I am the word that purifies. I am the soul of Ra, the glorious light. I am the word that purifies. I am the soul of Ra, the glorious light. I am the word that purifies. I am the soul of Ra, the glorious light. We give thanks and praises unto the Most High. Ra! The hydrogen, the helium, oxygen, carbon, nitrogen, phosphorus, melanin, formula. Yes, my name is Kongo Wattu, the original walking encyclopedia. Yes. You know what I mean? 2016 on GBC. They say you are the walking encyclopedia. The man full of wisdom, knowledge. I will never lie. They try and throw that. They try and throw that. Omo try and throw no sisia no nyesika. And so no, they suffer later. I will never lie. I will never put fear in nobody. I just come to liberate everybody free of charge. My teachings are free. If you are wise and you pay attention, that is the only thing that you have to pay attention. Once you pay attention to the teachings, you yourself can apply to yourself. But if you don't pay attention and you come to me and the Medusika, that's it. If you don't pay attention, and then you have to pay fees. But if you pay only attention, then there's no fees to pay. Because I cannot come here and teach 3 to 4 hours. Shouting, decoding, and then you come into my DM for me to teach you again. Abba. Pay attention carefully when I'm teaching. I've been doing this for years, freely. In family teachings, I'm creating content out of it and they are making money. That is okay. I'm just like the Bible and the Quran. Those who wrote it, but people are making money from that. And it is all right. So pay attention when I come around. Because I have so many things to do. My mission is far greater than this country. Yeah, train me what let's settle. Yeah, turn South Africa what let's settle. Yeah, train me. South Africa first will train me. And I'm not talking about South Africa, be a Ghana for South Africa. No. I'm more free man or man can say train because 2019 me initiative one South African lady, a shaman, or a Shangoma, send a friend or no. A confoba, ni man. Damas. They all want me to come there. We have great works to do. Focus. Everybody can see clearly. There's never been in the history of mankind or in Ghana, let me use Ghana, in Ghana, Dr. Nibi Abba Ghana, within a short time, Obiahu Etono. It has never happened like that. Freely. No war injections never happen like that. Freely. No war injections. Insulin, which I walk. No fa metformin, which I fa. Adia say unto me, sir, diabetes is irreversible. They say it can never reverse it. You can never reverse. You can never cure high blood pressure. Oma limite onyankopon to nothing. The witches and the wizards, the doctors, as I call them, They have reduced their energies to nothing. And there, a man for cry apaba. They don't even know. Even the very, very so-called conscious people. Obisan is saying Yankopon wa infa onim. They don't even know. They cannot tell you. I deal with things that are real, that you can see. I break things down. Unyanko upon who is your great friend? The great friend is the rock of ages. The great friend is the one that is under your feet, that you walk all the time. All the time. It's not your immediate friend. Yes, it's not your family. It's the earth, the rock. Obotantina ya tenesono, or no na ye nyankopon. Your friend Anasa. In ancient Kemet, your friend Osa, and Asare, Asara, Asare, Nasa. Anasa wa yiri mu mienu ensuo baako nkyene nim baako so nkyene wom. Anasa baako gina left, baako gina right. It represents the potassium and the sodium. Epono ene frau. Densu in Yoruba language means sweet waters. Oshun. These are all things within us. And you must know this. Life is so beautiful with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Then Sona Ujina. What is your understanding? What are you standing on? I Kongo Wattu stand on the rock of ages. And that is why I get more wisdom. Understanding. Ote wanaso. Ote asiye. Ote asiye. Ote nefa. Mete asiye. The friend of AC. Meti AC so. Meti nanasa so. Meka kasa. Meka asa. The language that we speak is asa. It is the carbon, the melanin. Without melanin, you cannot speak up. Anasa, the vibration of all. I am charged this morning because ascension is taking place every day. We give thanks. It's a mixed feeling. We lost our brother just yesterday, probably 2 days ago. Nana Paminansa on Facebook, my brother. Sail on and sail on. I have a message for all, to the conscious community. Focus on your health. Don't focus on politics. Don't focus on nothing else but your health. Focus on your mental state. The all is mind. The universe is mental. Who is the president? I don't care. I don't even know who is the finance minister. The current agricultural minister, Minister for Interior, I am not part of them. I am in this world, but not from this world. I am the master creator of my life. I am my own governance. I govern myself. Because my Jimity, Jehuti, my Jimity, Afa, Tot, Hemis. And in a man shall be a asset. And family, I work on myself daily. Because me said your baby be no own to me satisfy me. They are thrown on betra. So I don't focus on who wins who. They have no love. If they have no love, if they have love, they will not even have election at first place. Do you know how much money goes into elections? The money that is spent on elections can feed everybody. One person can feed the whole nation. One person, one politician. $1 million. Oh, check $1 million. $1, $1 million. Now we say now every second, $1 million. Now we give $1 every second. Now it will take 30 plus years before you can finish. Think it is more money. $1 million. Shall check $1 million. 1 second, now we use $1 million like that. 1 second. It will take 30 good years. 30 good years. We trash. So imagine one person is having this money. We have one person. More than that. They are having $10 million and stuff like that. And then they will fool you to come and vote for them. To come and steal you more. To share the lands amongst themselves. Be wise, my people, and focus on your mental state. This is all you got. This is your property. Make sure that issue, the God of waters, the God of the air, the fire, Shango, Omunina, they are working through you properly. Make sure Yemuja, the salt water, is working through you properly. Make sure Oshun, the sweet waters, is nourishing you and making you look good. Make sure Ubatala, the white cloth, the one that clothes our brain, the gray matter, Ubatala, the pure white. Make sure your brain is functioning properly. The gods are within you. They are not outside of yourself. They are within you. They are in your guts. And you must feed them constantly. And sometimes you must recycle them through the process called autophagy. If you don't recycle them, they are going to harm you. You must recycle them and take the bad ones out. My name is Kongo Wattu. Do remember that. We are going to talk about a lot of things. And also, I'll pick some questions also and answer you. We give thanks. Yes. Now, there has been a lot of situations where people get diabetes, high blood pressure, and so on and so on. You see, everything starts from the mind. Once you see yourself as a slave, you will always be a slave to the system. Diabetes is nothing but excess glucose in the blood. The excess glucose in the blood then spikes the insulin, the very protector of our being, the hormone that's supposed to be down. Insulin causes you feel cringy, you feel some way, nervous. Assembly pena wakume tu. Now popo. Bad news, bad news pena popo na bibi yell. I have been there before and I know how it is. The body needs only 5% glucose. This is why the normal range is 5.6 on a glucometer. Once it is more than 5.6, you start to spike insulin, because insulin will go and arrest the glucose and put 5% in the cells and then later convert the remaining. Imagine a bowl of rice that is over 20 teaspoons. Fufu, over 20 teaspoons. And so that every day you are shooting insulin higher. And the more your insulin is being wasted, the more you become weaker. The more you look old. The more you age faster. And then the insulin, once it converts the excess glucose into triglycerides, which is the white fat, they are going to block your heart and block your arteries. And your arteries is over 70 kilometers, about 7,000 miles, over 70,000, yeah, miles, a whole lot. They will keep on blocking them, and your blood become thick. Umojano, a better tare to say fufu no udi no, a better tare to say bengu, na tare to say fufu, na tare. Or say umojano obia tene home, everybody must be in their orbit, in their planet, in their circuits. That's why we say circulation, because they must be in their own circuits, so that they can produce electricity for you. But when they join together and they clump themselves together like banku that you ate, it is going to cause what? Poor circulation. And then they start to blame meat, they start to blame eggs, they start to blame all animal product and animal fat for causing that. Animal fat does not block any arteries, because it is fire, and so it does not block. It rather circulates, it rather melts everything within you. This is why when you eat fat, eat a lot of fat and see, it will run you, it will cleanse you. Kopeni chinam sradiano nani ani dinashe. Ebe clean ebe run more than wakofa pegative. And you see your skin so smooth, so beautiful. Nia banche starch na di. Do experiment with yourself all the time. Cook starch and eat it and see how you will feel. Don't add any proteins. No form of animal. Say abwadi yet good. We understand now. Alright? That's what they say. Entinomendi. No animal protein. Do experiment with yourself. Kambenku nedi benku na. My belly man chemu pa. Why? Nedi. And when you do that, see how you feel. You feel uneasy. I say, "I'm sorry now, Nante. Yeah." And when you finish, the next time, do experiment with fat. With the fat, thick one, and cook it and eat it. Memfa bibiankam and see the fire blazing. Or eat butter alone and see the fire blazing. Because their electrons are higher. The carbon bonds are higher. Glucose is lower. The glucose has no fire like that. And so all the time you must cook glucose. Also when you are banchino and witty. Won't mean you banchino raw. Won't mean dear bruno raw. Won't mean dear mono raw. Won't mean the beans no raw. Just say we are now once. survival. Sisia ye rem sisia survival. Mechia boy bia metimi amoku ano, metimi amoku ano raw. Metimi otrin raw. Metimi akrante raw. And it will digest properly within a minute. Because it is going to translate into tissues. It's going to translate into muscles instantly. It is bioavailable. Don't let them fool you. Don't let them fool you or even try to school you. When we talk about spirituality, people are complicating it. Almost all of them are conscious, but they are against the ancestral way of eating. We are conscious, but also on pen. Spirituality, African spirituality, and so no, also on pen or you're vegan. It does not go together. That is anti-nature. Ebiania to say what can Biania to say sex album. What can Yama sis album and Sanabo to Yanya? To mean that will do so, sir, for the rest of your life. To mean that watermelon, so sir, ube to me that so for some days. But one casano, ube who say, ube form, you are giving yourself diabetes. Ube drunk so sir throughout the night, and you will misinterpret it as cleansing. Of course, you are cleansing your God's away. You are committing suicide. And we have seen it play a lot all the time. Recently, a popular one, YouTuber Bia, or Numu Juices, because you are constantly wasting your nutrients away anytime you are doing that. Because the plants, they could not run away. So they created this glucose in them. And they created a whole lot of weapons within them. These are what we call defense mechanism. Also, so the more you are eating, you think that wow, it is good. Wow, Charlie, mango near the wow, then pineapple near the then you are on it. The oxalates are going to pull your calcium. The oxalates are going to pull your calciums away. Instead of the calcium to enter into your bones, it's going to pass through your kidneys and causes the nephrons. So you know kidneys no better. After the bone say after na mojano ujana ewo umuno na eliki na fa o kidneys mo na ba o urine o jonsom o kwa yesi moja ewo o jonsom proteins ewo o jonsom won't ase enya protein na cause you vegetables so no ne if anything, fruit in excess, we are not a cause so yet. Seasonal foods has now become a daily intake. Things that we eat it once in a while when they come. Aluguntuguin, Julie mangoes and stuff like that we used to eat. And we eat them in their grape sugar state, meaning when they are not ripened. We eat pawpaw in their grape sugar state when they are not ripened. We eat beans in their grape sugar state. That's the best way to eat beans. Poverty made us to allow the beans to be dry and to be matured. Poverty, ohianti, I will say yema beans in an elwo, turn into starch. Turn into complex glucose before harvesting. Ohienti. We are not supposed to eat beans like that. We're supposed to eat them when they are like peas, when they are not sweet. Like lima beans, garden peas, those things. Into those days, oko asanti memu, oko bono memu. I'm being some fairness say akatwa say dua say then. You see they are still in their pots. They still look fresh. You can even bite them and eat them raw. When they are in their grape sugar state, they don't cause diabetes. They don't spike the insulin. Nti yena na no mo ye nkwan a no mo papa egu den nkwan no ma ben kwan ni mu. No mo papa egu mu. With their meat and fish and bibia and brainy bibia and egu. It does not cause diabetes. Ohienti yaman yama matured. Even the wheat supposed to be eaten when they are in their baby stage. And we're supposed to eat the leaves, rather, the grass, and juice it when they are in their baby state. That is if we want to. I used to grow wheat grass and sell it those days for the vegan community. Yes, it has chlorophyll. It helps when it is young stage. What you try now juice, you know. My enemy be those days I've stopped doing them now. So many things I'm starting here. So many things. First person to make banana bread, and then there 1999. First person to no, I'm going to say to me the kwedu cry here, bro. Me na the kwedu here, me the millet here, bro. Me the yema be here, bro. Could be so many things. I don't waste my time on them trying to combine so many things just to make something taste good. No, I don't have time anymore. But I used to do those things. Why should I go and waste my time and be making bread? Why should I waste my time on coconuts and be making things? Not if I won't count and not making and then. No. Just give me the coconut, let me eat. Right away. Let me do my own milk in my mouth. People, listen carefully. Life can be shorter and life can be long if you want. Opese owu obewu. Opese onyankwa so obenyankwa. So the way we used to treat the legumes and stuff like that, it has changed. Even the granite is not supposed to be matured. It's supposed to be in the pod when they are young. This will not cause any problem. I remember my first time in Boliga, Tanga in 2008, December there. Going to 2009, January, I was in Boliga. We drank pito. And we drank it and we eat it with peanuts inside the pod. When it is young, harvested. And my wanting, and my energy. This is how our people were using peanuts inside the pod. The one that we call it in Katia Boreals, Boreals or whatever. It's inside the pod. You see, poverty. And dried too much. Poverty, ohianti. The Bushane Dawson, until I say harvesting na money war, na money, I'll say my brony war and all those things. You know what I mean? I'm not here to promote anything like that. But I'm saying, even when we were eating those things, we were eating them in a younger stage. Do you know that? Corn, eating in the cob is more expensive. Wouldn't me say, oh, kwa bruchia, more bruchia, no, me try and throw among country me kwa bruchia that. And so they be a man for himself, me kwa bruchia. Said, how did you know this? How do you know that? Yes. Because I have an open mind. So I know. The right brain, the right eye of Heru is wide awakened and wide activated. The young corn, the corn, which is young corn, small one, a brona every free and a young. A brochire any boy a ding, chain brona, I am mature. Do you know that? Respect to my like Papa Nesto, Judy Culture, and all massive listening to me and watching me right now in London, Australia, Austria, UK, everywhere, Italy. Yeah, one love to man like Frank, Colorado. We will give thanks every time. Listen to me. Me say a brona a year young, no. Small ones, no. Baby comes. A young ones, no. New boy a ding. Say a brona a young ones, no. New boy a ding. Check a bro and when young ones. That you can eat everything. The cob, bibia, nibia, no you can eat it. Akrantie emba embere ebro I am matured. Odua ebro. Ewo wefu mu a. If you plant a corn, the grass cutter, who troubles many farmers, they will never come and eat a matured corn. The grass cutter will never eat a matured corn. They always make sure that when it is in their grape sugar state, the young ones, that is the one that they prefer. Learn from the animals, at least, if you want to eat such things. An ignorance. Ohiano crapo no ignorance. One and a ton young baby comes, Ghana ham. Obi Anton, Bani boy tin abrochre. Ohianti, or was say, Efo komla, Emma e bruno, wo when you diano so. Ohianti, or was say, Atongo, Ewo, Nyambala, Oma e bruno, wo. Ewe biano so. Na wo sa na ye den. Owia wako harvest. Ohienti. Sene be obenya mfaso. Because everybody attention is being shifted to the dried hard corn, the starch. Nobody thinks about when it is in the grape sugar state. That is easily digested. That can be eaten raw. They eat it with butter. You go to Germany, you go to Switzerland, you go to Italy, you go to all these countries, the young baby corns, they eat it with butter. You boy then. Go on your Maya Africa. And so everything is wrong. Everything. Bananas are not supposed to be eaten when they are ripened. They are supposed to be left for the monkeys. They are the ones who need that glucose and fructose in that excess. We're supposed to eat the green bananas. Obi eni wono mo a odi kwedu abre peche ewo Rwanda. They call it green bananas and no mo de bo ampesie. Oko restaurant green banana oje nama enam bi abeji bia no e mo ebisa say open green bananas ma say come from with green bananas or with potato. Green banana ne boy din a chain potato. The green bananas does not spike your insulin. It does not raise your glucose level. Omo born and pesi onas omo to many yam potom all in one. Nentwinam no sija no so no, nentwinam no esija no so no, na aye no, na omo aye den omo de moko ni tomatoes ni na egum kama mo twitwa, you know, spring onions and stuff like that. No omo de green banana na aye den egu so, omo twitwa egu so. Na ni nyina na aben. This is what they give to children. We na paying for any nyama edi wo no, na to so na aye rich. And I know Jamaicans also do that. I remember those days in Bobo Camp, we used to make green banana porridge. Yes, I remember green banana porridge. Jamaican Ibianim Sasama making. Where you grated a green banana, you grate it. You know, we do buno, you grate it. We grate it. You grate it. Near ya hono ne de sija so na ya esa na ya kan ne de not make a crave bi ni ma na de coconut milk. Wow. It was tough. We've been there already. Near the coconut milk. Na ya insuo na ya de ben ya the coconut milk na ya de nua. Na ya porridge. Green banana porridge with coconut milk. Yeah, first it's be and gum and one. Because I don't know my say when shiny fine because of the coconut. It has a lot of fat, which is good. Palmitic acids. Yeah, penyama the too much in Ghana here. It took off French countries Nyama enye denomupe like sour. Nyama is sour, vinaigrette, salad, and sauce, vinegar. Nyama is sour, and mope. The honeymoon there, the dead denwa. Inti ne medena man mo kokoi. Inti medena man mo say inti cocoa nankasa carbohydrate. Sugar. Nani pada sania sa the sugar asa aka bio. Just to spike the insulin. And some of the baby deep brudo. Brudo no so sugar. Say nye sugar prapo ne tea bread sugar anymore and also ya mama. Cause constipation. The waters will not flow within you. There will be challenges. There will be fight within. The pathways, the pipes, the PVCs within you all will be blocked. And then there will be shortage of water to the brain. And so we need to call the waterworks company. The histamine will be shooting, histamine, blowing alarm. There's drought going on, there's drought going on. Now you are coughing. You are coughing, small time you are coughing. For so many years. Because there's shortage of water inside the brain. The dam it's been shut down. You soon flow down. There is no water in the dam. The king's dam. There is no water there. And so therefore the massive are suffering. There's shortage of water in all the countries. And because the main water supply is gone. It's dried up. And when it happens, the result is what? Lack of oxygen in the brain, and lack of oxygen in the brain, and then the nerves, the neurons, now them are bam, then it results in what? Stroke, paralyzed, lack of oxygen, that's all. Lack of oxygen, lack of hydrogen. We must wake up and do the right things before it is too late. Men China onyare answer. This is the time. In some American most of you are below 20s, some of you are 20 something, 30, and all those things. Nobody told me these things. Nobody. Nobody. I figured it out using my own body. That is why I said truth is an experience and not an information. I experienced myself. You need to wake up. Let's focus our internal systems, the internal gods, the vascular system, how to awaken the vascular system, the heart, so that the heart rate will be slower. When you lower the heart rate, you live longer. This is why the tortoise lives longer. People don't understand. Because the heart rate must be slower. This is why you don't have to go for a jogging to increase your heart rate. This is why you don't have to go for a jogging to increase your heart rate. Listen, any doctor, herbalist, whoever, medical doctor tells you you should go and do exercise and you should go for jogging. That doctor is ignorant, one. He himself is ignorant. And that doctor does not know how the human body functions. So many people have died going to jogging. They collapse on the way. Kongo Wattu, what are you trying to say? In the exercise, me say, young boy say me journey. Your boy say me nanti. Walking is meditation. You go to Japan, we have monks who walks 100 days. They are called the walking monks, or we call it the marathon monks. You need to walk. You don't need to run. When the time comes for you to run, you will run. When there is a disaster, naturally, your adrenaline is going to pump. And you will have more energy. No matter how huge you may look. You can say, if you are now what baby, you can say, if you no shit, you will be cow, the baby do one. You natural. Your bolo, you to say 100 kilograms, you go round. You will never know how you did it. The system will trigger itself by pumping adrenaline. Because we were living in the wild before. And we were surrounded by wild animals like tigers and hyenas and lions and stuff like that. And we know how it is. And so we constantly are aware. Anytime we are being chased by an animal, a wild animal, there's an adrenaline rush. And we run and we escape. When you hear that your daughter or your child is being, hit by a car, you will never know where that energy will come from. And it does not affect the heart. But when you are deliberately trying to increase the heart rate, you are killing yourself. Remember, a former vice president in this country, Ghana, died while jogging. Do you remember that? My people forget so easily. Who remember his name? Emisa Atta. He was going for jogging. He died. Not walking. He was jogging. Collapsed. Even in the gym. You don't run. Running is acidic. Your blood must be alkaline. But your stomach pH must remain acid. And so when I see someone, a doctor or somebody who is promoting that, I see disaster. It's like a stroke patient. Sorry to say that. I'm not insulting any stroke patient. I'm saying you can see that the person is suffering. He's doing it for the public. Yeah, kasa ye nantia obi a obetumi nanti efiri nkran. Akọ nkokọ. Obi a obetumi nanti efiri nkokọ akokuma ase. Eno. That's how you see how strong your heart is. Ntiena na no no omo entru me ka. Ye na na no mo pese omo ko he ma me gina okra bo na me ni abre kra. I'm down. And yabre. Yenanano, Oman true Mirka, free Kumase. I'm at Naku. Oman true Mirka, free Kumase. I'm at Naku. They were walking. Omudu baby, no match or kikakra. Omudu Kurabia, no match or no matter. Adechia no matiaso. They were walking. They were walking barefooted. I visited over the weekend. You saw me. I posted something on Facebook. I visited a big man. One respectable chief. Mr. Stapon, respect, good morning. Nana, Munkwaso. He told me, he took me to some village and he told me how they used to walk barefooted when they were a youth to another town. It's almost like 5 hours journey. So when I teach about barefoot and stuff like that, now it's clicking. It's like, no more they pass that time. Walking is meditation. The walking expands your consciousness. Running does not. Walking is meditation. Go for a walk. Don't run. Just walk. Walk. I can use walking alone to cause rainfall. You have no idea. Walking alone. But we'll talk about that. Sometimes when I talk about all these things, people don't understand. Say, how? Yeah. Because if you understand science, and you understand that we are one with nature, and you understand that in the rains comes through evaporation, condensation, and precipitation. This is science. This is physics. Unless you are connected. If you are connected to the quantum mechanics, if you are connected, you can always cause rains. You have to expand your consciousness through walking, not running. So those who are running, glucose glucose, because you are over working out your heart and you are burning so much good fat, good calories. Fat is calorie, heat. So people are always coming to me, Kongo, me jogging, but I don't know why still. Look, I do jogging a lot. I do this, I do that. Still, I'm having a heart problem. Yes, because the jogging rather is going to affect your heart. You don't need to jog. You need to run. Sorry, you don't need to run. You don't need to jog. You need to walk. Brisk walking. Brisk walking. And instead of the best exercises, the best exercise for longevity is not about going to the gym and stuff like that. The best exercise for longevity by the Japanese people is what? Qigong exercise. Qigong. You know, it's about Qigong. It's about Tai Chi. Like they say it in China, Tai Chi. Standing where you are and just moving the energies. Working out with the energies because we are underwater. We are surrounded by a subtle form of water. You understand? Vapors and gases. So, pumping, what the metals are sick. It's not about that. Let me solve this puzzle. It's not about that. Yeah. Come on. Them. It's not about that. And giddy. And a man who is fit is not about who that metals are here. Oh, how I come on. Adebia any nature mono. Don't go for it. A business. You need to exercise outside. Exercise outside. You need to walk. I don't think walking is so difficult for people. You will see somebody, they will be running. Tell them to do the same hours by walking. You will see that they cannot do that. They are running. Oh, I run 7 miles. Oh, I run 7 miles. And so no, they be no problem. 7 miles, they be and so no problem. And there are those who run and they are wearing shoe. Ah, God. You are running and you are wearing shoe. You don't have even contact with the earth. If what you are eating is healthy, I don't think I will go journey. Obi asuma. Adie na wudi no. Eduane na wudi no. Say a healthier. Eduane nkasa no a form of exercise. Number 1. Eduane nkasa na wudi no a form of exercise. It's exercising your muscles and your tissues, your brains, your eyes, everything. Eduane nkasa na exercise. Number 1. So if what you are eating is really, really working, you wouldn't go out there to be doing jogging. Do you know how many people come to my DM? Well fit and okay. I saw a man who sent a video who said, yes, this man, yeah, macho man, pa. And so no was na kuma. I call hospital, yes, na kuma. And maybe we on then yes. And so who the body pa and easy. This is why bodybuilders they die younger. Because you are just tearing your muscles. Because if what you are eating, it's supposed to build your muscles, right? We have 3 food groups, right? We have carbohydrates, right? For energy, yes? And we have proteins for building blocks, yeah? And we have fat for fuel. For creating heat in the body so that you don't feel cold. It is a food groups. If it is working proper, then you have all of them there. You have your proteins, your fats, and your carbohydrates, in a moderate form, glucose in a moderate form. Then what is your problem? Then what is your problem? The whole day of yesterday, I only ate 1 fish. 1 wild-caught tilapia from the rivers of Afram. 1 the whole day. And so I still have my muscles because whatever I ate has been translated into what you see today. But if you are eating something that does not translate into muscles, that does not repair, but rather causes sore, then that is not food. Because we all learn that proteins, amino acid, what is their function? They build muscles and then they repair. Beans can never build your muscles and repair at the same time. It will rather bloat you. You either have fatty liver. Fufu, gari, rice will rather give you fatty liver. Your body is going to convert it into triglycerides into your liver. And it will cause inflammation. It will be inflamed a bit too. Sada brodo ni 2 hours. Sada also no be 2 liver. After an hour hospital, you catch us say, cholesterol. How many people even eat meat and eggs in abundance in a large quantity in Ghana? How many people? Sikapra ni opo no dey atonam. Nti grase for prapomu ni sika beto onam. But every day, ukrasi ni be hospital and you catch and say the cholesterol. The doctors are very wicked. They don't explain. They don't explain. And now I say I catch yourself, cholesterol, cholesterol, no, and yeah, no, cholesterol, no. Me say cholesterol, you HDL, you LDL, HDL, and your ball bang. And then my Obama, who your Obama, and they create hormones. Now what to me LDL no, for infections. The more LDL you have, no, the more you react to same from you react tuberculosis and it's whatever. Bia na mu bia no entumi nyam. That is what the LDL does. Na niaya no omo kase u akosro no omo kan kire mo no. Eno ne triglycerides. Eno so ye srade no. But eye amaman srade. If it amaman triglycerides white. Inte no na omo kwa na omo akambo mu no maka kire say cholesterol. They will never explain because they have no time. It's business, so they have no time to explain to you. Because once they explain to you, you will get a clue. You will not even buy medicine. You will only look for nutrition. You will look for Kongo Wattu. And they don't want that. So they will scare you and give you starting to lower your good cholesterol. And then what happened? The more you lower no, the more you effect. You a bad man, you can't function as a man again. The more you take, the more you can't sleep. Because once you lower that good cholesterol, you will not be able to sleep. You will have sleepless night. Because a stradiano and a straw and a straw and a mantle and on a mouth to me dakama and on a man palada because nufuso is rich in cholesterol. That is what develops the baby's brain. Imagine a baby. What is akwala? What is akwala? Akwala ya wono. Ye can say akwala no cholesterol cholesterol. I don't know how much checking akwala. I don't know how much checking akwala cholesterol. They be an paying for no more attacking. Akwala onu nufuso. The cholesterol no e wo higher. But I didn't think now I'm checking Paladi. They be an paying for the attack. They are wicked people. And they will go down. Nature buy a complete package. Proteins, which is amino acids for building blocks. Blocks. If you na usino. You are a house of wisdom, a house of bread. Bethlehem. Bethlehem. That is the meaning. You are a Bethlehem. You are a house of bread. Bread stands for wisdom. And a house of breath. This is the universe. Haolam. And you must build this house with proteins. This is why we have HDL. When you hear some vegan out there, ignorant youth boy, who just came recently, does not know anything, and telling you that you don't need protein. If you don't need protein, what the hell? What's the meaning of HDL? And what's the meaning of LDL? If you don't need proteins, then what is the meaning of HDL? High density lipoproteins. Lipoproteins, lipids, fat, steroids. That is the meaning. And LDL, low density lipoproteins. And this is what makes you function. Your liver is constantly making more cholesterol so that you can stay alive. Now, so sorry, now we see where there for cholesterol. Now we hey, cinnamon. Now we see garlic. Why the more we know, the more we stroke. Who need high blood pressure? You keep on lowering your lipids and killing your cells, your fat cells. There is time for everything. If you are eating good food, good fat, then you can add some of these condiments or whatever they call it, the little ginger here and garlic here, just to spice up your meat. That's normal. But where deliberately, and so they be now with garlic. Uti because you are going to lower your blood pressure so much that you'll be having headaches. Who say that we don't need that? Proteins. When the system itself has created HDL, high density lipoproteins, the higher, the better. Until the moment I better, hey, cholesterol, then we associated it with, hey, yes, cholesterol, also. Doctor say we have cholesterol. Now, can we cholesterol or then? Doctor say we have cholesterol. Madam, you don't have problem with cholesterol. The doctor is supposed to tell you that you're supposed to go and stop eating your carbohydrate, which is translating into triglycerides, into white fat, bloating and causing inflammations to your arteries, cause inflammation to your liver. They will never tell you that. Until someone confuse you. I say cholesterol was low. Education is so low. Into what take cholesterol no. Hey, I say me cholesterol. I say me cholesterol. Into your own chin and our cholesterol draw. Cholesterol is not your enemy. The enemy is the carbohydrate. Our body can make carbohydrates, our body can make glucose, but our body cannot make proteins. And anything else when di nam ube phone ube tan. Yare be anyone man a lack of carbohydrates. But yare a lack of proteins, which is kwashiorkor. To me walk. Without cholesterol, you cannot make hormones. One say ujaye no, or buy ujaye no, one say menses na embabio. One say ujaye cholesterol ediane no, one say menses no embabio. We travel by force. Because your dada will say meeting here, your dada will say Gosian here, your dada will say Ujay Dino, one say Omensis and maybe also fiber. Carbohydrate in a course of fiber. Carbohydrate, no fat in a course of fiber. Fat, no carbohydrate, no white fat, no I converted by the insulin, no I don't know cause hepatitis, no. I'm liver no air bread. And when the liver suffers and the liver become dehydrated, and then the viruses will come out to come and warn you as a way of cleansing. It's just like HIV is coming to warn you. So the only thing you have to do is to just be aligned once again. Be aligned with your consciousness. Be aligned with nature, with the truth. And the truth is, we need fat. They lie to us about saturated fat. They took the butter away and then they replaced it with margarine. They took it away, then they replaced it with Crisco, oils, soya oils, canola, this, that, sunflower. Man, me say, popular oil biya in Ghana Hanamun, baby, yeah. Let me check it for you. You'll be amazed. This is the oil that all of you know. This is called Frytol, all right? This is the oil that you know called Frytol. The cheapest oil. I buy in a ton of the will be a move for be a use. And this is from their own site. I am not saying anything that is not here. Bibia American Biano is coming from them, Mankasa. Until Obia was a bottle no be one if yes, on fat, a bottle no. Wrong fat bibia, yatro labels on inside man, ingredients no kinds here. I'm reading from them, their own thing. Men can be beer, and yet outside of the friend is saying, me can ya a Mankasa matro. How it is done. Yes, fritol, popularly known, and why the chia dear the beer, the year morning yama, fritol, it's refined. 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 Once you hear the word refined, it's not even good. Alright? It's bleached. You're wrong. You're bleaching. Bleached. And deodorized. Deodorized. Do you know what the meaning of deodorized? You know deodorant. Anytime you hear deodo, alright? Deodorized. Perfumed. Deodorized. You're deodorizing. You want to go with RBD. We will check about that later. A deodorized palm oil. And go zomi. Zomi. This palm oil. Wait, and go. Why not tell the people just to go and eat palm oil? That's all. This is the first stage. The palm oil, no wait. And I'm more bleaching. No. Because some people say clear, no yellow. And some bleaching, and I'm more deodorizing. This means it has undergone a refining process to remove impurities by into no person say wait impurities. Always someone say wait palm oil no wait. Almost someone say impurities into no they have to bleach in order for them to have a clear oil or no for the masses. So they have to bleach it. Bleach. They have to bleach the palm oil and deodorize it to undergo to remove impurities, undesirable colors, undesirable. Eba nisana we here undesirable. Eba nisana palm oil here undesirable. Colors and odors, almost say odor, and enhance its quality and shelf life. Listen, and what shelf life? So then I able to see one of shelf life. Now also bleach now. I'm gonna say that bleaching uses absorbent like bleaching earth to remove pigment, resulting in a lighter color. And I'm catching them. So then bear way. Now also deodorize. Now say deodorization. Deodorization removes volatile compounds that cause unwanted odors and flavors, improving the oil's taste and smell. Into oil taste and smell. Sanity. Into when we say fried on and casano, and ye fried on kwane umu. Fried on and casano, and ye fried on kwane. Fried on vegetable cooking oil is primarily made from a blend. A blend. It's made from what? A blend. It's made from a blend. A blend of non-hydrogenated vegetable oils, including sunflower oil. Not just a fried on and sunflower oil will move. Almost a ton sunflower so amam so separate. Sunflower oil, palm oil, and what? Rapeseed oil. Rapeseed oil, no. I don't know if I say corn oil, another corn oil, no canola. It is refined to achieve its natural golden yellow color, and it is known for its neutral flavor and high smoke point. The crap of the name say, say na, and a young one means, and I can't boom. And all of them, you know what? It causes what? Inflammation. Davy was using this. Everything was all right. It was good for our eyes. It was good for our brain. We use it for so many things. We use it for our soaps. We use this for our soaps. You have a plantain, you burn it into ashes, and then you make soap from that and this one. We use cocoa pod and this to make soap. Kokodoma. Powerful soap. It was just medicinal on its own. On Conway. All of a sudden, a company has decided to interfere with nature, to add 3 oils together and corrupt it and bleach it and remove some colors and add some things and stabilize it. Preservatives no crap for them and call honey because type preservatives crap and easy. Stabilizers, emulsifiers. Tia de chain adeɛ sɛ wonam hɔ nom a hɔ nom yɛ nyina hwehwe ham wɛ idane we de bɛ de. That's all we think about. That's all we think about. We've been killing ourselves slowly from day one. Our mothers were ignorant. Our grandmothers who came to meet also were ignorant. No farm, sa. Hey, the young for Biabo. When I share a fee, gallons, this your empty bottles. And one we are when we're supposed to focus on only this. Obronia Baba Fawi, or there are so many things. Tablets, capsules, Ninyama, or Tongo UK. Unkwa, what say at the end? What the oils means, I can't boom. Not thinking about the health of the people. What the in Chinama, fat in Chinam, all these oils, fat in Chinam, not share. How many days are in Chinam libre to me at that home? Now, fat adjongo, so palm kernel oil, fat in Chinam, fry with palm kernel oil and see how many days the palm kernel oil fried fish will stay compared to these so-called oils on the market. You will see the difference. The palm kernel oil stays a longer time. It does not spoil. And then the one fried with all the seed oil and so-called vegetable oils, which has no vegetables in them, will turn rancid. And then they start to blame meat for what the buns did. They start to blame meat for what the bread did. They start to blame herbs for what the bread did. The breakfast that we put the herbs inside the bread and to drink tea. The cocoa on its own. It's no problem. When you put a sana kofa cocoa, no, a blended nyama dia wo or the sitira wo or the milk in it, I milk po. Or the name now war amman preservatives or the flour, gluten. Amman unoma ne utu. Your favorite, near that diet, near your advert home. This is the drink for champions. How? 20 years ago, no, now you say the drink for champions. And then, you try nine. And then, among diabetes, the drink for champions, no champions, no, and then, a champion must stay alive. These are the things, and they are the people who sponsor so many programs. They sponsor so many programs. Marathon, say marathon, no more sponsor. And to almost sponsor, what can you do as a buying? You have nothing to say because they are the ones who are sponsoring. This is the same thing that they did in America. The Rockefeller Foundation. They be sponsoring and paying what? Scientists to say this. Ya musika say cancer adewe enye. Ya musika natural article say there's a new study that says that eating eggs twice a day causes cholesterol to spike, blah, 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 blah. No, I'm natural. This is what is happening in the whole world. The same people who are killing us, the same people who are controlling the food companies. They bribe the pharmaceutical. The same people. We give thanks and praises unto the Most High. Right. My name is Kongo Wattu. Simple. Live simple. Do not combine so many things when it comes to nutrition. Get your fish. Get your coconut oil. Get your butter. These are your weapons. That's all. And fry your fish and eat. Simple. Drink your coconut water. Eat the food inside. And drink your 9 glasses with salt each time under your tongue. Hydrate your brain. Live well. Think positive. Project life, not death. Think like a god. That's all. You are not a slave. We did not come here to come and worship anybody. Not even nobody. The ancestors that you are looking for, they are in you. You are them. You are your father. You are your great-grandfather. You are your great-grandmother. You are your great-great-great-great-great-great. You are them. And they are you. And you need to activate them. Remember that. I'll be back. Yeah, man. To answer all your questions. We give thanks and praises. Do remember that. Wisdom rules. Words of wisdom. Ashes. Alright? The center of your life. The Lords are the center of your life. And so you must work out your own self-elevation, which is called salvation, with trembling and with fear. That's it. This is what they say, violence. You must work it out. The waters, which is your honey, the waters within you. You must boil up the waters and turn the waters into fire. That is Christus. And then you become an anointed person, full of wisdom, all-knowing, all-seeing eyes. You will know. Nobody will teach you everything. He said the Holy Spirit will teach you everything. People think the Holy Spirit is coming from somewhere. No, it is the Holy Spirit. It is in the right side of the brain, the right hemisphere. Once that spirit is activated, everything will flow. It will teach you. You will never need anybody. You will never even need me. You will never need nobody to teach you anything. You will know just like I know. Put the books aside. Put the books. Me say books no me ni pa kon or what's our books no. I think I'm man for to books o. Yeah, you start to say you books no. Year 2001, 2001, 2002, 1999, 98. And then nipa start to say oh nya books. Ah, e been by Ghana here. So books no. I think I'm man for till online. The Egyptian Book of the Dead. I think I'm both the rule. Me no Book of the Dead. No 2002. Me will be until now. I will fear. You understand? Dr. Like African books, African holistic health or wealth or science. I have that book already. Nutricide. I have that. Queen Ifua book, Sacred Woman. I have that long time ago, 2001. And yet, and so now they are tone chain. From Babylon to Timbuktu. Nina your books Nina and way back. When we ruled Nina so many I can't even remember. They are there. I have serious library. But yet Nina tone chain. Because all these writers Nina they confuse themselves. We say now we say the spirit say put them all away and focus. Be still. And work on yourself, and then you will see how everything lies. And when I did, be clear. So I don't go by the books. Instead of making America is coming from the activation of the right brain. That's it. Saying, so this is the time for you to connect to the Holy Spirit, the hydrogen, the carbon, the nitrogen, the oxygen, the phosphorus. They will teach you. You will know yourself. You will know that you are everything. Where are you going? Ukona ubia connect to my wana. Bosumbia na. Wana wona uya bosum kese no. Wona uya bosum kese no. Man or no, you don't know yourself. You want to go and study somebody. Utukwa ko Togo, utukwa ko Benin, utukwa ko North, uko ye den wo. Uko ye den. Do you know how the body functions? Does not even know how the body functions. Spirit in our consulting on anybody. Spirit no anybody. So how would that spirit even know when you're having a liver problem? You must study yourself. You are a whole study, a whole case to study. Study yourself. Know thyself. It will call the University of Luxor in ancient Egypt, in front of the temple. Yatro, man know thyself. Man know thyself. Kongo. You will know yourself by studying the anatomy of the human body, by studying physiology of the human body, by studying how food works, by studying the brain, the neurons, by studying the heart. People want cheap things. Me yourself for me pay say Kongo better than me ebie. Kongo better than me ebie. Unsunya. People want shortcuts. Be many for. Learn. As well for them got now money now almost come on psychology no use. Psychology and probability prophecy. Definitely a group of 1,000 people, members. Definitely there will be a lady who is wearing red pants. When I went into the realms and I saw a lady wearing red pants, and it's in the congregation. Who definitely in Bakubesha red pants. I'm sorry, no brain her. Sorry, no. Yeah, that is probability prophecy. Probability prophecy. And in Yaje. Meanwhile, we're born inside. Into definitely, Ubu inside, definitely, or Babu inside, or on share red pants, or Besha black one. Don't say action. You bet, General. This is what most of them uses. And they know say in Brantia no bebre in person I'm free Ghana. Because they don't have no idea. They don't have no ideas. They don't know how to make it in this country. Domun say akwentu na say wa kwa approach. Into we try na man. Or they akwentu asem na ebe face o. Abrantie me hu say o person otu kwan. Na if you for mpene. If you for mpene in so bi da no krom. Mpene but you gold. Aye, when I never you gold. On pen, says psychological. We are by you as well. I dear back up pet in a war about you be a team. A warrior. Yeah, Berman, yeah, James, Cameron, or bow or bass is our piny team, or bar near one team, a warrior. Or Ben you be now warrior, no, Nipanawai, Abashan. That's the African woman brain. A warrior. Sorry, my sisters. But say yes, I'm not here in a Moses. That's the only thing. My dear sister, be better man, and one who will say yes, this is a giant. And she must focus and work on herself and make money. So for be a catcher and say, and was spiritual marriage. It's all about marriage. Oh, pagan and any bad team one. She need him. A warrior. Is that an achievement? International for want to take advantage of them. Because they think about nothing but Obimbe Sheno. Young Warren. No Obimbe Sheno. Instead of them to fight and make their own money. Fight and make money. And live in health. And raise their frequency and vibration and love themselves and marry themselves so that they can attract someone who has also married themselves. They just want to join somebody. And you can say, yes, man, so I worry. After I worry anybody, about 10 years down the line, no children, a bamba. After the Nigerian back. After na kwaya chinchi looking for medicine. Who fibroid? Who shall now you fibroid no? Who shall now some yare? Our real money won't tip. Fibroid no ya wo no. Who shall now young wejuma. Obi ba very mati baby on befa. One can't let no bo. One can't let no. Ushia no aka no crash no bra pa cho manage ho am o fibroid no I prepare no I take a decision. A lot of men don't know we are suffering bra me pa cho me ovarian cyst obe ware me ana bra me pa cho me wo say wo me ho bra they will never tell you this. After the marriage, after na bema na chin, na ekoha, na blame way, na blame on bema, na blame way, na blame way, left, right, center. My enjoyable. Like a lady be a debia, no harm. Kongo, I want to know myself. Kongo, I want to know myself. I want to be enlightened. I want to be this. I want to be that. Meanwhile, my dear sister, you have fibroid. And you have to focus on the fibroid. Why are the first fibroid in the free? And then I say, in my man no more bar, no more call, in a bear man bar. No one I call, my dear sister. Or by the way, who said, or no what now, means and be and back. Now one can't control no grand channel. On to now. What are you trying to say? If I saw Ben Obina. Why? I didn't conform me no better together. No man yende no krema ya ho ananse yentina ye baby. Yentina ye baby. Who obema, who infections, who was say, and you know, who pesa will be gotten up. Now baby and cleanse yourself. Heal yourself. I remember those days way back when I was like 22 years. Mishia woba na first time baby mishia bia me manuko 21 days. Strictly coconut 21 days. Mishia woba 21 days. Before me no baby 21 days coconut. Because you must balance your emotions. Because ni bakuna on any jaya no sa ni pa no o so uyi ni free with him. And then uyi ni fi wa kuma. You will do 21 days after that. Why a balance? But tell me I say. Yeah, skin. So the problem is that we don't focus on our body. We don't. We focus on so many things. So many things. And so many, especially those in the African spirituality community. I keep on telling them. Me start to say me kasa me videos. Some would do my tema and I fasting then and I then a whole lot in there. If you want to be up a rebranded, almost 100 days fasting in here, man. In there, the same people. Libation for no in there. Almost started. After almost started say almost fasting in here, man. Almost did my temp. In African spirituality fasting game, and then me church the meaning. Mo share my ancestral food video 5 years ago. Mo share the meaning of our come. I have done so many things, so many videos. Now me church, and so I'm did my term in there. Some of them. I'm also I'm ya okra when you money niama, and then after I'm the fasting. About the tare I'm niama. Now say abosumo na awosum. And I said, if they really work out, why are you still doing fasting? What is the essence? What is the essence? I'm the master. They are the servant. Me no ponko, no ma ride me. This is the mastery. So you must know yourself, study yourself. We need for that. Kwan ben obefaso, abe reverse no. Kwan ben obefaso, with skin hair chinchon. Kwan ben. This is why we are here to solve this. Omi say bosu ma be ka kira o. Ono. Odwene wo ho. Fansambra no ano odwene no ho. Omi say bosu ma be ka kira o. Ono. Odwene wo ho. Fansambra no ano odwene no ho. Osuro. Oda Osuro, we are the gods of our lands. Don't go look at them anywhere. Don't go look for them. Don't let anybody tell you that, lo, they are here, lo, they are here. They are in you. And of course, they are the uncreated beings. They are also there. They are also in you. So long as you drink that water, so long as you are drinking that water and eating that fish, they are part of it. And they are inside of you. The rain that falls is the same rains that gathers and evaporates by the sun. And it's the same energy that you drink. They are in you. Until now, start to say, we are no more sarasra. No more sarao. Now wisdom flow. They will protect you by effortlessly. On how we give thanks. You remember that we have JD ointment, we have the Zomi, we have JDT, we have Detox, we have Ancestral hair pomade, which is 200 Ghana cedis. Now we have the bigger size, 200 Ghana cedis only left. We have the sardine, the wonders, which is being charged. You go on 3 days sardine, diabetes and it's gone. 3 days sardine, high blood pressure, done. Because we will charge it for you with the holistic light treatment. We have JD ointment, which we charge also with the HLT. When I say HLT, holistic light treatment. We have Kefir, and also you charge Kefir with the HLT, according to your own name. Yeah? We have raw milk. We have so many. Yeah? And we have something greater in the pipeline coming. You understand? Watch it, watch it, watch it. We will very soon announce it when we are done with it. We want to make sure that we provide the people with what we are talking about. You can't sardine. I mean, mama sardine. Yeah, say mudi sardine. People start complaining. The can ones, you know, and I can go mempe, and then. To see I yanka say I koton namno. Ya koton namno, and I ye huejuma. Ya to ya buya ye ya proper sardines with proper Mediterranean olive oil, cold pressed. Olive oil, 1 liter, 700 Ghana cedis. Imagine, this is proper. You can olive oil, 1 liter, 700 Ghana. Proper one. And on a day, is sardine, until you drew, and you start charging account. Until Munjibi, now Montobi, now Munfanyefa, oh, that's for 3 days. Obon say, I bear unlock it. All the ancestral cells unlock it. It will unlock all your right brain, everything, your eyes, everything will be clear. All right. Sardine, you can never overeat sardine. Obia no one more about you made it says sardine 10. You can't overeat because it has nutrients, omega-3 fatty acids that feeds the right brain right away. So you become satiated, satisfied instantly until you can't even overeat. You can overeat meat, you can overeat eggs, but you can't overeat. Even sardine cry a ton of market to grab on. Hardly say obi to sardine mienu say oldie and on just if you are or the Akikan dokon hono ne maniama hono ne brothers no matter na no muti and then mamu to me did more. But say one kasa no sardine we to sardine can mienu ano woody very difficult. Because it feeds the right brain, the frontal lobe. All right? We give thanks and praises. Do remember, 0240-932222. 0240-932222. 0545-876939. Remember to WhatsApp 0572-666-153. 0572-666-153. Remember that. 0240932222. And make sure you order for your kefir, your complete package. You know, what do you can you how? What's the Congo? Lenda, me are reni, me here then. Eventually, I will be here. And one say, oh, yare no, we treat ya and go. Wafa more for a draw, why you then and go. It means that I will say a call susum ediano, which is the magnetic field. Near question, near I baggage a war. A question blockages a war. If you are trauma, be fit in quite a brim, if you will be a shell, won't jay muye, a shell won't jay muye. Yeah, Ninginano is in the field. It's in the field. Alright? One thing is to, let's say, Obia Obibi, but Odin Bonnie channel. I don't know one thing, yeah? But you must distance yourself. You understand? Emotionally. You must distance yourself emotionally from such person. Normal. Because when you say, we betray me, we betray me. You see, I'm and father and phobia because I have to learn my lessons. It's part of the karmic lessons. Into I know normal, but me the born child. Oh, friend, I'm a but yet my downfall. She say, that's it. I know you're normal. But where you have the person, you put the person inside you. Utini din pena bibi yaw. Utini din uti bibi. There's anytime there's going to be a remembrance of such an event, pena bibi yaw. That is not good for your health. This is where we address with the HLT, the holistic light treatment, and everything will be all right. Do remember that. So call 0545 876939 0240932222 and order for all the products from the JD products, the JDT, ointment, detox. Hey, nyama be ye through when you're easy. Wicked, cleanse yourself and let the blood flow, let the waters flow, let the chi, the energy flow. All right. One of these days, I'll be teaching you the qigong energy exercises that when you do, you have more wisdom. It means you are surrendering yourself to the universe for the wisdom to flow. The exercise how we are coming there. Electricity flows. I am more than going to the gym. Unko baby ujina fago. And so no uchi to me. Ujina fago na uchi to me. Enye gym na mo how. You are tearing your muscles. Oh how. Kona konante. And you may be a konante 2 hours. For nancy from na konante. 190 crowd 1 hour. Nanti and you may be a nanti. Ansana wada. Nanti. Go out there. Walk barefooted. And I'll pass walk. You will see the meditation. You will see that you start to expand your consciousness. And then the more compound, the more I will call, the more I expand your consciousness, the more I will expand your pineal gland. The bigger the chromotino, the tone, the tone, yeah, the bigger tone, and then how your brain is expanding. Yes. Into kwa anglo memoir ye be say ye hu say wo nyansa ye hwe kukurumuti kase no kukurumuti no ni esi fom no unan kukurumuti no e no na ye de hwe how big it is, because that represents your brain. We give thanks. One love to everybody. Remember, I love all of you. I say please help me. What about genetic acne? There is no such thing as genetic acne. Just change your diet, stop eating sugars, stop feeding the microbes, stop feeding all this, fungus overgrowth and stuff like that. Stop eating all carbohydrates, stop eating them and clean yourself. Get yourself our products and clean yourself. There's not going to be acne. Your face is going to be smooth like a baby's bottom. Your skin is going to be smooth. You don't need all these creams prescribed by this dermatologist. Remember, they prescribe and you subscribe forever. Give thanks. One love every time. Remember that. My name is Kongo Wattu. Ogundag. Atorishe. Awonyola. the bringer of wealth, the divinity of wealth. Remember that. One love to my massive and crew. Respects Asare Bediakun.